Herkimer Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button. Please watch this video all the way through. This has to do with elderly endangerment. This has to do with one of my friend's mother-in-law. So please watch it through and you'll see why. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to Herkimer Random at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. You guys know what to do basically. So this is just a video I want to share. This is something that's very disheartening stuff. This is one of my friends that lives in Colorado and flying her mother-in-law in from Iowa. So I just want you, I'm going to read what she wrote because this is very disheartening and this should never ever happen on airlines at all, anywhere. So I'm going to read it, what she wrote. So if you see my eyes wandering, that's because they're wandering over here. And she did send it to several news stations, by the way. All right. And by the way, my friend, she deals with social work and stuff like that. So she knows what she's talking about. Elderly endangerment. To whom it may concern, my mother-in-law was flying. Now, this actually did happen, just so you guys know. This is no joke or anything like that. So this is why this is very upsetting, especially because I have elderly parents and my wife has elderly parents, and sad. This woman, by the way, is 83 years old. So, my mother-in-law was flying into DIA, which is Denver International Airport, from Iowa for a short visit. She is 83 years old, and we had requested mobility assistance to and from the gate for when ordering the plane tickets. Now, in my opinion, when you do that, they should be responsible for that elderly person from point A to point B. The final, stay with them at all, no matter what, to stay with them at all times. But, of course, you can see where the story is going. She is 83 years old, and we had requested mobility assistance to and from the gate for her when ordering the plane tickets. While originally the plane was to have her fly in at approximately 8:30 p.m., her flight was delayed just over 3 hours, so that's quite a long time, causing her to come in just after 11:30 p.m. Due to us living 100 miles away, she said, we went ahead and paid the extra cost of getting a hotel to avoid a late night drive for safety reasons. While annoying and more expensive than planned, that's not the actual story. As mentioned, my mother-in-law came in at just past 11:30 p.m. She was assisted off the plane and given a wheelchair. Okay, so they're doing okay so far. They told her to wait. She was not even sure where she was in the building when she got off at the DIA, and that they would come back to wheel her to where she needed to go meet her wife. Basically, the mother's, the mother's wife, the wife with the mother, whatever. An 83-year-old woman was left alone in part of the airport where she was basically alone, with very few people other than what appeared to be a group of homeless individuals. Appeared to be, mind you, okay? She tried to get help but wasn't able to. She called my wife, who also tried to get help but wasn't able to. My wife spoke to a Frontier employee and she was unable to assist. She also spoke to airport security and was told that it wasn't their job. Okay. Now, if you're airport security and stuff, and your job is to maintain the safety of people there and everything like that, that is your job. You're there to help people in case they get lost or something like that, no matter what. I don't care if it's a contract or not. That goes... That's just unheard of. That's not right, and that's very wrong, especially if this is concerning an 83-year-old woman. Airport security. What does airport security do? Maintain the safety of the airport, right? And of the individuals who are there. So, this 83-year-old woman, that's part of safety, no matter what. So, as it says, my wife spoke to a Frontier employee and she was unable to assist. She also spoke to an airport security and was told that it wasn't their job to handle these matters, which is BS in my opinion. Because me, working as a corrections officer, and I also worked for security for a long time. I worked for city security in Colorado for a while, and also as a corrections officer. So, no, it is their job, no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. My 83-year-old mother-in-law was down there, scared and crying for almost an hour and a half. Finally, my mother-in-law was able to speak to a maintenance person as he was passing through, and he was able to assist. Well, look at that. A maintenance person actually helped them. It came all the way down to a maintenance person where usually they're the ones that, they maintain the airplanes and maintain the grounds down below and stuff like that. Why did it come to that? I don't know why it had to come down so low to that or whatever. But to Frontier Airlines, when somebody pays for a service or that you're there to do that, and you just left them there, that's uncalled for. And technically, it can be considered elder abuse, believe it or not. Because you left that person unattended, alone, by themselves, not knowing where they're at, what they could do. They need mobility assist. But thank God for this person, maintenance person, was as he was passing through and he was able to assist. So thank God, and he should be given a pay raise. Both Frontier and DI forgot about an 83-year-old lady and endangered her. Okay, endangered her. Finally, my mother-in-law was able to speak to a maintenance person as he was passing through, and he was able to assist. Both Frontier and DI forgot about an 83-year-old lady and endangered her. During that time, anything could have happened, which is true. It could have happened. She couldn't just been left her all night. Somebody could have, it sounds funny, could have grabbed her, take her, robbed her, or anything like that. Who knows what she had on her or anything like that. I feel this needs to be brought to light, as this did put her in dangerous position and nobody is taking accountability. This time, no physical harm was done, though there was needless fear to an elderly. Yes, but the next elderly or disabled person may not be so lucky. Safety should be their number one concern. Thank you. This is what she writes. She puts hashtag Frontier Airlines, hashtag DIA, hashtag Denver Airport, where she's calling them out. And she has sent this to several different news agencies, so this is why it's important to take care of your elderly and stuff like that. And the Frontier Airlines, their international airport, and the airport security there, shame on you guys. Very, very shame on you guys. I'm calling you guys out too. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you not follow protocol? And airport security, it's not my job. No, it is your job. Your job is to maintain security at that airport, everywhere. You cannot radio for assistance or anything like that. You couldn't call somebody or somewhere. Yes, you can. You guys have little radios on your side there. Okay. You have channels you can talk to. You have people all throughout that airport there in security. All right, not just one area. Okay. There are people that walk around there that are security. Plain and simple. Come on now. That is plain dumb of Frontier Airlines not sticking from point A to point B to their final destination at all. And now you're coming back and saying, oh, I'm so sorry why this happened. So, the only thing that Frontier Airlines did was offer them $100 off a plane ticket to a plane ticket or whatever for their next trip or whatever. Didn't offer no apology or nothing. Neither did DIA, nobody, or airport security. So, till airport security, Denver National Airport, I don't know if it was TSA or whoever it was, but bad on your part. No wonder people get pissed at the airports sometimes when something goes missing or something, they leave something behind or whatever. I understand you guys are busy too, but that's not the point. The point is, you guys need to be held accountable no matter what. That's very sad and upsetting to me, because I have elderly parents in their 70s. My wife has elderly parents in her 70s, and we help take care of them. And my sister, who's in another state, helps take care of my parents, basically. So, for you guys to do that, to leave somebody sitting there alone by themselves, an 83-year-old woman, not knowing where the heck she's at, and what she can do, and how to get a hold of somebody. I mean, she got a hold of her daughter, which was good, but the point was, airport security, you could have gone down there or something, or done something like that down there, alright? There's no reason not to. There's no excuses at all. As being an airport security person, you should be able to do that, alright? I myself worked door security for over 20-some years, close to 30, over 30 years. Come on now. You guys know better than to do that. Ridiculous. And Frontier Airlines, you're very ridiculous for not staying with that person from point A to point B. That shows you a lack of clear that you don't care at all. All you care about is getting from one destination to the other, and that's it, and getting off or whatever. Whoever is responsible for you, for that person, shame on you. You should be responsible for them, no matter what. That can be considered elderly abuse, believe it or not. Okay? Why don't you go look up elderly abuse and also look underneath the ADA, American Disabilities Act. Okay? Because technically, you guys can be sued, believe it or not. All right. I know you may have all these high power attorneys and stuff like that, but don't be surprised if you see this on the news or something, or a story gets out on the news. But I'm sharing this on YouTube, and yeah, I'm going to put it out there. So, to Frontier Airlines, the Denver International Airport, and to Airport Security, shame on you. The only thankful thing for, only thanks I'm giving to is to the maintenance personnel that actually helped that poor old lady in a wheelchair. That she needed mobility, you know. How dare that you do something like that? Come on now. You guys call yourself airport security? That's not maintaining airport security at all. That's failing as airport security. You missed something big. What happened if that person, that airport person, that lady in the wheelchair, let's say something happened to her right there. Say she started having medical problems right then. Where are the people at? Where's the airport security? Where's the medical personnel? What could have happened? What would happen? You're going to say, no, that's not my job? Think again. It's your job. So, once again, to Frontier Airlines, to Denver International Airport, and to airport security, shame on you. But, like I said, to the maintenance personnel, thank you for helping her, the 83-year-old lady, getting to where she needed to go. So, and to my friend and her daughter, my friend, well, they're married, their wives, and I'm glad they were able to get to where they're going. So I'm so sorry this happened to your mother-in-law. All right, you know who I'm talking about. So never ever let this happen again. And let this be a lesson to people who don't take care of their elderly people, because stuff can happen. So start taking care about your elders, thinking more about them, because they worked hard to get where they're at. They may be elder, but sometimes they need help, and sometimes you rely on them, believe it or not, or vice versa. Well, this is Sir Kermit Random at YouTube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, and you guys know what to do. Yes, this was a serious video, and I'm very disappointed in Frontier Airlines, Denver International Airport, and the security there, airport security. So if you guys want to respond to this video, please do. I want to hear what your thoughts are and what happened. Explain why this happened, which I doubt you highly will, but anyways, thanks for watching.